Phone lines are open. Cindy, Godzilla, DC, line 2. You're live.
Ooh, good morning, Mr. Fredericks. Count me in.
Thank you.
I am so glad you are announcing this morning. You know I'm on board, sir. Yes. I take the Metro. Yeah. I take the Metro every day, twice a day. Love the Guard. I had to have them the other day assist somebody at Metro Center. The man was lying on the ground next to the escalator, and I don't know if that individual was having a seizure or he was ODing, but thank God the Guard was there on the other side of the tracks. I waved him down and said, we need assistance here. And they came to his assistance. So, yeah, bravo, John. Count me in. This thing with Wiles, just, you wake up in the morning, you're getting ready for work. You look at your phone just to check the weather, check, maybe a couple of messages. And I woke up to this, and I'm like, wow. I thought she was the Svengali chief of staff, the brains behind the power. Really? Doing an interview while she's doing her laundry? There's no words. The Hollywood writers can't make this stuff up, okay? On their best days and their best marijuana, they can't think of these ideas. So Trump's going to do what Trump's going to do. I'm going to listen in tonight. I'm going to stay awake because, I get up early. And I'm going to listen to his message. And he needs to do more of them. He needs to be more accountable to the everyday working man and woman that gets up, looks at their checking account like I did this morning, and I got $15 left till payday. Okay? I do have some groceries in my refrigerator, and at least I don't have a bill pending that I can't pay. So this healthcare debacle, shame on them. Every congressperson that was in office when this boondoggle was passed, they knew they had 5 years to work on it. They've known that this issue was going to come up. They could care less. They shut down the government. People didn't get their food stamps, and I don't care what anybody says about somebody getting food stamps. They don't care about the American public. They just want your tax money. They want you to just go and vote blindly, hope for the best. I'm done. And so are my fellow Americans. They're done. They're done, John. They're done. Don't like what Johnson said about it. They have no plan. They have no intention of doing anything because I will tell you, everybody's in holiday mode right now in D.C. Everybody's in holiday mode, including Congress. They're going to be out of here probably this week. Won't see them again till, I haven't checked their calendar, but yeah, they don't care. They don't care if anybody gets health care. They don't care if somebody misses their cancer treatment, somebody misses their dialysis, a much needed surgery, and on and on and on. So Trump better wake up, sir. I wish he would listen to your program in the mornings because he would hear what we're saying and pay attention to what his staff is doing and tell them. But he won't because he likes to apparently cozy up to the mainstream media. He seems to think they're always going to give him some kind of fair shake. So I guess they're just following what he's doing. I don't get it, don't understand, not worried about trying to understand it anymore. I'm going to do better. And I'm going to get out there and start getting some messages to people that hopefully on the other side will listen and pay attention because people are tired, they're scared, they're broke, and they're angry. They're angry when they can't provide for their family. They don't know how they're going to pay for health care. They don't know how they're going to pay for their prescriptions and on and on. Okay, yeah, energy's coming down. It is. It is. Great. But there's other things that aren't. And somebody needs to get on the ball at 1600 Pennsylvania and pay attention to what's happening to people. Wake up, sir. Wake up. That's what I would like to say to President Trump. And I voted for him, and I do support him. But damn it, sir, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. Now they're, got to play on the defense. And poor Caroline Leavitt, she's up there every day working hard. I just am stunned. Quite honestly, I'm stunned at Susie Wiles. I thought she was sharper, better, a better ball player than that. Nope, apparently not. This is what we woke up to.
Yep. This is what we woke up to. I tell you what, we're gonna run a campaign, and we haven't had a Republican here in ages. And with your help, Cindy, I'm gonna win this seat. You call me later.
Will do, sir.
When I do something, I do. We thought about running for mayor a very long time. We spent a long time on it. Not because I thought I could win mayor of DC. Very difficult thing to do. We got 6% of the vote. Okay. But I was willing to do it in order to craft a message that no one else can seem to figure out. At the end of the day, like I said before, I'm the MAGA Mandami. I know it drives you nuts. You hate me saying that, but it's true. We're not connecting. We connected and now we're not. And when you don't relate to people and you can't connect and you can't have empathy and understand what they're going through, you're out of touch. Simple.
They are out of touch, and they need.
We got to get
moved out.
You and I know you're going to be part of this. We're going to craft a national urban message that is going to resonate after this victory throughout the country. And I'm going to give confidence to other people in cities running as Republican with a message. Right now, we don't have
one. Love
it,
John.
We don't have one.
Nope.
So I look forward to your help.
It's time, baby.
Thank you. Call me later. Thank you, Cindy in DC. Becky, Indy, line 3. Becky, you're live. Go.
Morning, John. Boy, she's a hard act to follow. That Cindy is a powerhouse, and man, she is right on it. I wish I lived closer and I could get to know her. John, you're truly an inspiration, and I know with Cindy's help, you are going to be able to do this. I guess my frustration, first of all, we spoke last week during the Indiana debacle. We got our ass kicked here, and people are still dizzy over this and trying to figure it out. I guess the thing that really bothers me is, I remember things when people do things that are kind of against us. I remember way back when Susie Wiles was the one who was sticking up for Ronna Romney, and I never had a good taste in my mouth after that. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly or not, but here I am sitting in South Central Indiana, and I'm not a politician. I'm just a regular person trying to make it, and I can see that Johnson is trying to deep six us. Thune isn't going to make a move and has no intention of it, and then the Susie Wiles thing. And it seems like nobody else is seeing this, where, in people on levels that can make differences. And I echo Cindy's frustration about what's going on, and don't they notice what's going on? I'm a triple Trump voter, and I do support him, and I do like him. I don't know what the hell is going on up there. And it's very frustrating because I feel my support start to slip, and I'm struggling not to let that happen. And I know one of the things that is really on my mind, currently I live in South Central Indiana. I'm looking to relocate to Savannah. How you feel about D.C., I feel about Savannah and that horrible incident that happened last week, and nobody's talking about it. They're talking about Susie Wiles doing laundry. And I'm very confused, frustrated, upset, and I'm losing my motivation for this.
I hear you. We're at a break point. Your Republicans in the Senate in your state believe, a majority of them, 21 of the 40, believe that the MAGA movement is dissipating. It's fracturing. The populist movement has run its course. They believe that Trump is done. This is not what I believe. This is what they believe. Okay, so I'm just articulating that. So don't people start jumping on me. Okay, this is what they believe. And I told this to the White House when I got back. They think you guys are done. They think you're getting blown out in November. The Democrats are going to get back in power. and they're going to get their party back. And that's why they kicked you in the teeth and gave you a double-barrel New Jersey salute. They think you're done. They think we're done. And that's what happened in Indiana. You can spin it any way you want. You can tell me about, intimidation, backfire. It's all nonsense. They gave 2 seats to the Democrats that the Republicans should have had in order for the Democrats to win. That's what they did. There's no spin here. Indiana Republicans in the Senate of Indiana gave the Democrats seats because they want the Democrats to win. And they want our movement over. They want to get Bush's back, Romney's back, Chamber of Commerce back. They want to go to the chamber, breakfast. They want cheap labor. They want to elbow to elbow with Wall Street. That's their comfort zone. Not us. We get them out of their comfort zone. So that's what happened. I mean, it is what it is.
The only positive is that all of us, Indiana's deep red. We know that. And everybody is trying to figure out, doesn't feel right. If we're deep red, why are these things happening? If nothing else, John, this shone a light on all those roaches. All of them. Every stinking one of them.
So now they said, well, Turning Point is out there. Okay. Whip-de-doo. Whip-de-freaking-doo. Turning Point's out there. They're going to primary them. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I'll believe it when I see it, but they got to do something. I look forward to President Trump's speech tonight. This Vanity Fair thing was just beyond the pale. 11 months. Write a book. In January 20th, 2029. That's all you got to do. I'll be right back with your calls. 888-480-JOHN.